Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah. For the Wolves and Ninjas, shout out. You already know all that good shit. Just gonna jump right into this. First, we're gonna hit y'all with some old bars. Get a little introduction going.
Let's go.
Let's go!
What fuck? GMB, we up.
Yeah.
God, man, Bible. Vision going in, soul pressure going hard like going to heaven. Y'all trying to slay God or blowing the L in jail. Y'all playing cards like just another game. So I play hard. I treat beef like MJ in the fourth quarter. Dama on his first slaughter. I cross borders, I boss daughters, I toss orders. Nigga, I ride beats. This is for my niggas that stay hard and die streets. I'm not Big L, Tupac, or Big Smalls pack. 2 blocks next to cock and big balls. Suck dick, you fuck face. Don't worry about your girl's puss. I'm in head of the game. I only fuck face. You slobbing on the mouth. Now you know how thugs taste. You don't gotta be a squirrel in the world to know how nuts taste. Man, fuck a gun. I went with crowbars. No retreat, no surrender. That's how you go hard. Till you fuck your best bitch while your best bitch eat your next bitch.
Alright, it's enough of Vegeta mode. It's not, it's the worst intro ever. But, you know, I'm a little angry. So, you know. It just occurred to me that one of man's biggest problems, or women, because when I say man, you're a womb man. So, you know what I mean? We're all, at the end of the day, children of the Lord. Well, not all of us. But as I'm walking up the block from coming to the store, let's tell that little story first. I go to the store, get my cigarettes, and I'm speaking to this guy, and he's Islamic or whatnot, right? And we're having such a great racial talk, and it feels good to be able to speak to one of them openly and not have, like, you know, the holdbacks. Everybody always, you know, we make our race. Everybody's racist. You know what I mean? In a good way. Meaning, I love my people so much that I'll talk about the good shit that we do and how we don't, we don't hate you black people. And we see exactly what's going on. They don't know everything. But as he explained systemic racism without actually explaining it, perpetual slavery without actually explaining it, him just noticing all the problems we have. Like, yo, I like black people, and you good people, but yous are wild, yous are lost. He said specifically, they fucked your mind up. That's what's wrong with yous. They changed your minds. I said, oh shit, he knows about the Matrix. But he didn't know about the Matrix. Because he knows what makes the shit happen. He said the drugs. It's the drugs. He said weed? That's nothing, That's because everybody knows weed. Everybody's smoking weed. It's in everybody's culture. Everybody knows you can get low high. In the Buddhists, they're smoking dope. Opium. So, when y'all complain about me and my faith, and I say Levi was in the tents, and they was Indianing it up, chiefing. Fuck they called the chief for, nigga? I'm the chief. Anyway, so as he's explaining why, because I also brought up to him about my travels, how I traveled up the East Coast, damn near the whole thing. Lived in Pennsylvania, lived in Florida, lived in North Carolina, And each place I was predominantly around certain people. Now I'm in a Spanish town back up north, right? So, my father made sure that I can see. Meaning, you're gonna go around. You know how many people actually get to live around other races of people? Not many. A lot of people don't get to see things and then see the similarities and then be like, oh, why do they think they're better when you're doing the same shit? Like he even said it himself. He said, because he had a bullshit racial thing happen to him where a white guy flexes his fucking privilege, and he said they're always doing yous dirty with the fake shit, and you'll do something and protect yourself and kill a man, and they'll get the cuffs, lock him up, throw him under the bus. He's aggressive, he's angry, he's a violent man. He knew what he was doing when he power drived him at 16. Locked the key away. He said one of them, no, they get rid of you easy and just say, he did this. He said, They pretend they're I don't know the word. I said scared. He said yes, they do that. I said, oh my god. I said, yo, that got me rolling. So as we further on go up different things that I won't talk about with faith, and that he understands that there's only one, and that there's three major belief systems: the Islamic belief, I believe the Torah belief, and the Christian belief. Because the Old Testament and New Testament, it's the same book, but it's not. I guess in everyone's mind, there's three, but they're both literally together. It's like two in one. You did not see those droids. And so as I realized, that's what he said. He said in my country, he said black people are cool. We go over there, you ain't gotta deal with all of that all the time. And I know a little bit better. Like I research you people. I look up things. My brothers and sisters already live there. He sent us to the four corners of the earth and said, all nations of the world are going to take part in your forgetfulness. And so, I get it though. But, you got to be loyal to your people. And just like I said, the prophecy is we can't free ourselves. He even said that. He said, yous are so fucked. There's nothing you can do. I said, yeah, finally somebody gets it. And I said, that's what the book says. And it says that we're not supposed to do nothing. We're supposed to wake up, call God, and then go in the corner. And then they have to wrestle with him. That's it. Except, he's not really, I don't think, really coming down. Not for what's to come, not yet. That's for the final battle or some shit, I guess. But my father said way before that, we're gonna start getting up and we're gonna start getting the fuck out of here. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? And I constantly say exactly what that guy said. Well, how? They're not gonna let us go. It says we're their jewel. We're the jewel of the world. Meaning, if we went to every corner of the world and that we have all these buildings and empires, I wonder how you got it. Oh, because you used your magic lucky charm and you rubbed it and you took real good care of it and you said, now, Genie, go and make me something. No, you did the exact opposite of that and said, now go fucking build, nigger, build. Dance, monkey, dance. It's okay though. It's my father's doing. And, I said, there's gotta be, a way. And then I said, oh yeah, he said he's gonna do it. You free yourself by finding him, and then he frees you. How? My father's mysterious. Who cares how? As long as he's gonna get shit done. That's what everybody's problem is. They worry about how shit's gonna happen. I don't give a fuck how, as long as shit gets done. And he always comes through. So, sometimes you gotta it's like a movie. Do you need to fucking know what's gonna happen in a movie to watch it? No, it's because you don't know what's gonna happen and you wanna see the shit unfold. That's what keeps the suspense going. That's what keeps it, you know? Anyway, so as I felt good to understand that people from around the world are not asleep. They may not know everything, because when I brought up my faith, he was a little confused, and that's why he said there's only the big trifecta. But it was the way I said it. I used a certain word, and I realized I'm not using that word no more because it ties me into other people, and I'm starting to realize word semantics mean nothing. Exactly like me and him agreed upon, names don't mean anything. You call him Allah, and that means the mighty one, the powerful. And I said, that's because your people know about they remember who they are from the old days. So when my father demonstrated, I run shit around here, and you just fucking live here. Oh yeah, power. He showed his power to people, and I'm sure he told them, remember this. Remember, it's gonna fucking save you in the future. You're gonna know who runs shit around here. You get it? So, since us mere mortals can only grasp what he does, and we usually record, So if you've seen his power, you're gonna call him the mighty one, the most powerful. You get it? And that's why all these different names that everybody has that are bad names. That's why you have to look up what the name actually means, and when you see that this name doesn't mean something that the Lord would name himself after, which you should have common sense and know, then you'll understand that. And I told him I like to call him Heya Heya. And he said, what? I said, yeah, Heya in Hebrew means living. And when you say it twice, it means living in forever. Like, he says, yeah, I know. With this look in his eyes. Like, oh, you're not just an ordinary nigga, are you? I said, no. I study things. And then, we parted ways. And that made me feel good because other things I don't want to discuss right now. I probably already discussed them multiple times, and now I'm starting to understand. And, my father doesn't want me to. I know it. So now we'll move on to the next thing. Moral of that story is, black man, don't feel so bad. People see what's going on. You're not crazy. You're not stupid. And you're not an idiot. You get that? Now suck it up. Realize you're breathing. And that's the greatest thing God can give you. You get it? Understand what you go through is for a purpose. Like Uncle Job. See, everybody just likes to throw it on one fucking person. But my father likes to, let people know, I do things. And when I do things, you should remember. Because when I do them again, you'll know why I'm doing it. Now, on to one of the biggest problems I realize about man, and I don't know what makes us do this. Maybe it's laziness or just ignorance. It's either or, depending on the person. Man likes to push their fucking problems on the other people. Either they're ignorant and they don't know they're doing it, or you're just a bad person and you're like, I don't give a fuck. Not realizing how far that one thing will actually go because you think it doesn't come back to you. Now, I'm going to do a little explaining about the butterfly effect, I guess they would call it, or fucking it's multiple things. They call it like butterfly. If one, you do one thing and it has an effect, and then you match that to karma, meaning if you do bad shit and not realize it, doesn't mean it's not coming back to you, dog. It's just, and then that would explain why a lot of people run around and we have bad days and all these things. It's because you pushed your power, your fucking work off onto someone else, and it came back to you. Now you got to do the work you should have already done. Now, for a while, I've been a little angry at my job, and because people like to make me work super hard when I like working super hard anyway, and I'm a perfectionist, so you're just wasting your fucking time. But I don't like how other people get shortcuts. They don't have to work as hard. And since a teenager could do this job, I'm gonna rag you. You don't have to do anything, but when I mock you and say, you're letting a kid can do more than that, and you feel like shit watching my videos, well, stop, do more work. You're a man. You're a woman. Now work like it. Now, for a while, things got clean, and things still are. Things still, leaves full every day. Shit happens. Trash builds up. People are, it's the city, baby. But, I'm walking down the street from the, store, and I noticed this guy on the upper corner near the church with a leaf blower. And it's a big ass yard. So I know a lot of leaves be there, and I know how a lot of people are just lazy. Most men are lazy and let shit pile up and don't give a fuck, and then do it later on in the week. So, I don't give a fuck. It's your yard. What I do give a fuck about is the fact that you're not blowing the shit into the corner of your yard, getting trash bags, and then bagging that shit up like you're lawfully supposed to, because you're a trash bag. You don't want to pay that $10 for the bags. You don't want to blow that shit into the corner and then go do work and pick your shit up like a grown fucking man supposed to take care of his home. You'd rather say they're street sweepers, or I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna blow this shit into the street because it's leaves, and who's gonna say it's fucking my leaves? No one can say it's my leaves, they're leaves. That's how pathetic men are, and lazy, or ignorant and fucking stupid. Either way, it doesn't matter. It makes a problem for the rest of us. You get it? Because if you got shit leaves, birds and possums and piss leaves and whatever, you got junkies hanging out in the back of your fucking, live right there. He pisses and shits right there, so you're blowing that up the block too. Who cares that fucking kids, a daycare is right there? Who cares? Who cares that the leaves blow right down his block? And I'm thinking it's because this lazy ass work all the time. Like, you lazy motherfucker. I be seeing this nigga grilling and shit. Like, if you don't fucking start working, I don't never get great. I don't really grill him like that. But in my mind, that's what I'm doing. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna fucking slam you today if you don't work. But in in real life, I'm just walking by like, oh my god, you fucking bum ass nigga. Look at this place. Look at this shit. And I'm starting to realize it's not him, He comes through, cleans up, and then this guy will get home from work or whatever in the middle of 4 or 5, and then he just does it then. Instead of just doing it at night or early in the morning, and then having the shit picked up, he'll allow this man to go do his job, and then fucking blow that shit all over there, and there's so many leaves, it covers the whole block. It's terrible. I make videos on it. Fucking accusing the wrong people, for crying out loud. But there is a daytime and nighttime shift, so the second guy doesn't have an excuse. Do your fucking job. Anyway, so as I'm watching this man blow these leaves down the block and having a revelation of what I just said, like, oh, it's not always these lazy dudes, it's this fucking guy. And then an epiphany happened. I said, oh shit. He's pushing his problem onto the whole block and saying, I don't care about y'all yards. Everybody else got a fucking yard too. Duh. And then you're an old man with a leaf blower. I could see if you was raking it up and you was getting tired sound horns. and it's hot or it's cold, and you're like, yeah, leave it there tomorrow. You ain't even. That's how fucking far people have fallen. That's pathetic. What the fuck are you gonna do after that? He's gonna go sit in his house, he gonna make something to eat or get a beer and watch TV. What the fuck? That's more important than being a grown ass man and cherishing the fact that you have somewhere to live and something to clean up and something actual to do. Cleaning up your shit makes your shit better and makes you a better man as you. That doesn't have to, oh look, you clean the yard. No, you're getting older. You need to keep moving around. If you stop working and you stop moving around, you die faster. It's a scientific fucking fact. It's just so also written in the Bible. So boom, there you go. The I'm gonna retire and sit around thing, well, you're dead. You're dead at 60 and 70 off depression, and your body's used to working for fucking 20 to 30 years. You think you're going to train your brain and your body to get the fuck up every day for a certain amount of years, lift things up and put them down and do all this thinking and do all these things, and then now your life is, I retire and I'm going to sit here and just everything's going to be good. I'm just going to completely stop doing what I've been training my body for the whole time, and my body should be good. I should get a rest, and my body going to get healthier. No, you goofy asses. No. My father said, Adam, you're going to work to the fucking day you die. That's your punishment, motherfucker. No one escapes it. If you try, you go early. You don't understand what this vessel is? It's a car. Try leaving your car fucking out there 30 years. See what happens, how quick it starts up. Oh, because it gets weaker and weaker the more you don't use it? Oh, I wonder if your fucking organic body's made, the same way. Oh yeah, it's called aging. Everything down here does it, no matter what it is. My father gave everything a time limit. And if you don't keep maintenance up on your shit, you don't keep maintenance up on your building, you don't keep maintenance up on your video game, your TV, your da-da-da, it's going bye-bye. And that's why Bane told Batman, victory has defeated you. Victories have I've watched victory defeat so many men. I'm glad I don't win as much. I'm glad that, like, these fucking haters that have been doing me and all the hate and all the and I gotta keep grinding and keep. I realized it's the greatest thing that ever happened to me, because the whole time I keep the life, I won't stop until I fucking that makes me, that the fire's still there. Other niggas, their fire been damp. That shit is like this because you won. You got everything erased, so your shit just went down. Get it? Bring your fucking fire back. Stop cheating.